How do you get your group to think differently and to listen differently? Dr. J. Listen, Laura Janusik here with your listening tip of the day. Over time, groups develop groupthink, which everyone has heard about, but they also develop group listening. So they listen to the same ideas the exact same ways, and they listen to each other within the meetings in the exact same ways. And this becomes problematic because no new ideas or ways of thinking really enter into it, and people get complacent and there's just no creativity there. So what you have to do is you actually have to ask the question differently. I remember many, many years ago when I was reading Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, the term MU, M-U, was in there. And of course I had to look it up and figure out what this meant. And MU means unask the question. Unask the question. Because every time you ask a question, you're putting a frame around how you want that question answered. So how do you change that up and unask the question to get the group to think differently, to get the group to listen to each other differently? You ask the question differently. So for example, what you could ask is, if the CEO were here today listening to us discuss this, what would she or he ask us? That forces every member in the group to think from a totally different perspective and to listen from a totally different perspective. You can also ask them, what haven't we considered about this project that we should have considered? What I like about this is that word should, because it entertains the possibility that you left something out. And you know what? We always leave something out. So this gets the group to really search their minds and start thinking about what they haven't considered in their project that they should have considered. So remember that term MU, which means unask the question, and ask that question differently. That's your listening tip for the day. Have a good one.